Brad, it's that time of year again, which means it's time for the 6-year-olds of the world to rise up against their oppressors, realize that Satan is their father, and take out everyone that is around them.
Is that the premise of this game?
That is the premise of Lucius.
Okay.
AKA what may as well just be The Omen, the video game, or if I'm to use video game terms, Hitman with a 6-year-old.
Well, you got to get them started early. You know, as the good book says, teach your child in the way he should go. Which, in this case, I guess, is to murder everyone as quietly as possible?
Yeah, so this is the beginning of Chapter 2, which is very early in the game. It's about 20 minutes in when you've started to unlock some of the powers. You actually... I have unlocked telekinesis. I have not used it yet, but I have the power to use telekinesis.
Hi, Gene. Thank goodness you're here. Things are a mess. This could have real negative repercussions in an election year.
The mess is that I have killed the housemaid by locking her in the freezer.
Whoa.
And an unfortunate accident.
What did the housemaid ever do to you?
Will keep out of it.
Well, my dad showed up and said, hey, lock that door.
I could always count on
kill
you,
that
Gene.
woman, so I did.
Make yourself at home while I tidy up some papers.
So these people haven't necessarily wronged you in any way?
If you need
No.
anything.
They just need to die.
Take all the time
Okay.
you need.
That makes perfect sense.
It is implied that there is a family history that this detective, who was introduced in an earlier cutscene, is trying to get to the bottom of. So this is Lucius. He's 6 years old. In an earlier cutscene that I wish I could get to, but it would be we'd have to wait through a bunch of stuff. You're sleeping in bed. All of these windows light on fire, and Satan just appears in a business suit, you know, looking classy, and says, "You need to kill all these people. And if you kill these people, then you will get new powers. You will grow big and mighty," as he put it.
Are we talking red horns and goat hooves?
No,
Satan?
no. This is a more modern take on the devil. He's got red eyes, you know, kind of got a tint, but he is otherwise looking pretty normal. So I'm Lucius. This is Chapter 2. I'm gonna pull up my inventory. Got this journal, which tells me basically who I've taken out. I'm keeping track of my deaths, or my murders. I killed the housemaid Mary, which is what the mess they were talking about. I don't know why he keeps such meticulous detail, such as Mary's in the cooler. I found a padlock on the table. This could be useful. Mary has frozen to death. I should get the padlock back so no one will suspect it was me. I took the padlock. I should put this in my pocket so no one will find it. I might become useful later.
This game is sinister.
Yes, so the second guy, I guess the guy I'm going after now, is Gene. Visits my father sometimes for business. I hate when he smokes in the dining room. Gives me a headache. It doesn't say it, but I should kill him.
How dare he smoke? He must die.
So Gene is who I am after. Got this map, which I don't know if Satan gave this to me or if Lucius drew this himself, but it is a nice and meticulous map with guiding points to where I'm after. Let's see, close. So in the corner, that shows what I'm carrying, and then that little hand, I believe, is telekinesis, which I just unlocked, but I have not used. It's still early enough in the game that they're explaining a bunch of the mechanics. All right, so we're gonna head down here. I don't know who that is. Is that my dad?
Can't you see I'm performing a delicate operation here? Why don't you go downstairs and watch TV or something?
So we got this detection indicator.
Mary is now
You don't want to get
in
detected.
place, along with her husband.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Exercise you?
Well, they don't know yet. They don't know something's up, you know. Oh yeah, beware of crosses. They make you weak. I don't see one here.
Just like a proximity thing?
Yes. So yeah, I assume that means like that'll limit your powers.
What a weird game.
I haven't gotten far enough to really judge like whether it's good or not, but I really love the premise.
Yeah, it's super original. I was gonna ask if you know where it was made.
It is foreign.
Okay.
Which comes across pretty quickly in just like the style of cutscenes.
I was wondering because.
Yeah, so you'll see here. Ooh. And you see that meter in the corner goes down.
For whatever reason, this reminded me that the devil really plays a strong role in the American literary tradition. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like at least in a puritanical context. I don't know if you had to read as much Hawthorne in college as I did,
I did not.
but it makes me think about stuff like that.
So I'm not sure what just happened there.
Well, there you are, Lucius. Let me look at you. I believe you've grown
Well, I'll
since
go
I
over here
last
so he
saw
can
you.
actually look at me. I guess I keep track of all the
How are your
dialogue too.
lessons going?
Can't do this while someone is able to see you. Oh, okay. So if I... Oh, that's my power. Can you see me?
This guy doesn't seem too bothered that creepy-ass
Try not to
child
bother
is
your
just
father
watching him
today,
from behind the
dear.
chair.
Jean is here, and they have business to take care of.
So this, I mean, this game seems like it hews to the play stealthy or don't play at all school of stealth games. Is that right?
It seems
Like-
so. Let me see if there's a button to use telekinesis. Does not seem to be...
Can be a bit odd, but be a sweetheart and be polite to Jean.
No. Okay, map,
Telekinesis.
flashlight, combustion. Okay, so
Numeral
telekinesis
2.
is 2.
He is a guest in our house, after all.
Ah, your icon changed. There you go.
Okay, so I've got these. Okay, so 3 and 4 don't work yet, so I've got this. I believe I have a mind control option.
Stop creeping around, Lucius. Making me nervous.
If I go behind him.
Well, there you are, Lucius. Let me look at you. I believe
I'm
you've
pretty
grown
sure he saw
since
me,
I
but we're
last
just going to accept that as our right game.
Set him on fire. Set him
Okay,
on
I've
fire.
stolen Gene's matches now. Only way for him to light his cigarettes is with the oven. I should set up a trap of some kind. The oven is a system that prevents the gas from leaking out. I need a tool of some sort for this.
Have you seen my matches?
No.
Okay, so I suppose we go to the kitchen now.
They want you to drop an atomic bomb in the middle. What was going on there? Maybe it's a little early to be asking this, but do you get any sense of whether there are like multiple ways to solve each
Have you seen my matches?
objective? Or
No, not yet. I assume the way the game has been described to me, like when this game came to my radar because it started getting advertised on Steam and a bunch of readers pointed it out. And like the pitch is that it's this open world, you know, I think within the construct of this mansion. So you would hope that at some point it, you know, if it adheres to sort of this Hitman style of game, that yeah, you would have multiple ways of taking people out that involve switching between your different powers.
right, and maybe experimenting around a little bit, because it seemed like that notebook was sort of leading you by the hand a little bit, but maybe we're still in the tutorial phase here.
I think we definitely are.
Okay.
Okay, so I did that.
Wave the screwdriver at the stove.
The oven is ringed, and now Jean does not have a clue. All we have to do is wait. Okay. So now I would sit back down, so now we need to wait for him to want to have another smoke. So what else we got going around here? So I found that screwdriver because I was poking around some of the other rooms.
Oh, okay.
So my guess is like the more exploration you do, the more chances you'll have to find items that allow you to manipulate different objects throughout the mansion. And if they're able to fulfill that promise, like within the setup that they have of this 6-year-old just fucking with this family, this could be really cool.
Yeah.
Like goofiness, like, you know, foreign goofiness aside within like the cutscenes
Have
and
you cleaned up your room yet?
Ooh.
I have told you 1,000 times. You have to clean up your room first.
well, I'm gonna watch this guy let him fire first, Mom.
Seems like if you're trying to go incognito, blowing up the kitchen's maybe not the best way to go.
Yeah, but no one's gonna detect me. They're not gonna suspect that I did this.
Oh. Oh! Jesus.
Oh, that's really unpleasant.
Looking a little hot under the collar there.
Ooh, I should get out of this room. Oh. Oh no.
Satan is well pleased.
Achievement unlocked, a double murder. So she randomly assigned me that chore, but it doesn't seem like I had to take care of it, so I wonder if that's one of the ways the game forces you to balance your objectives. You know, if you get caught by your mom, she's going to have you do a chore before you can actually continue taking out whatever your target is.
Quite uncanny.
Gene was my campaign manager and a friend of the family for many years. I'll be lost without him.
So this second murder occurred while the police was here investigating the first murder.
Right.
I'll
Or
need
rather,
to speak to your handyman about the
I
gas
know it's a murder.
This shouldn't have happened. I had a feeling
I think
there
he's
was
on to
something
you.
weird going on in that house.
So this is the
Couldn't
detective.
quite yet put the pieces together, so I took a step back for a while, let it brew. And after a few weeks, the call came in. Just when things were getting back to normal, there'd been another accident in that godforsaken house. It happened on a rainy day. I think it was Tuesday. The janitor, who was known to be quite the drinker,
All right,
was
there's
fixing
our
the
setup.
bathroom in the lower west wing.
So is it kind of telling the whole thing in flashback, like he talks about an incident and then you go carry it out?
Yes. And I'm like, oh, yes, we're going to see Dad again. Dad! You know, you gotta have... The characters never look at you.
Here we are again.
Oh, great.
Like-
Hail Satan.
You've been doing very well, haven't you? My, you make me proud. But I must teach you some of the more, let us say, subtle arts.
Okay,
which
so
you
maybe
can
this is when now we're gonna
use.
learn.
You can train your mind to move objects at your will. Here, let me show you how.
Oh.
Excellent. Very
There we
good.
go. Oh, so I guess that puts that in my inventory? Where'd that go? Oh, they disappeared. Where did it go? You see where the did you see where the toy went?
I think it might be outside the level. I think it may have gone to
Oh,
a
there it
place
is.
that
Oh,
not
there it
even
is.
Satan can reach.
Respawned. Ooh.
How are you controlling it? Just moving your mouse around once
Yeah,
you
you
pick it
hold
up?
both mouse. No, it's not really clear. There we go.
Excellent.
Oh. I really like that flames is what spurs all.
Whoa.
Can also start machines with telekinesis. Time to start the radio. So this has a lot of really cool implications. Like if you start to think, like so downstairs was the television. If the
Right.
way that you could start managing people in the mansion is by using your ghost powers.
Right.
I really hope this game lives up to its potential.
Later, Satan. Yeah, it seems like if they let you, the potential to experiment in the environment could be pretty cool.
Tone death. 1972. I think the Omen was set in the 70s as well. So they are really.
It was a hell of a decade.
Yeah, humanity fought back the rise of Lucifer. You know, people don't like to talk about that because it was such a dark period, but. Now let's see. If I switch to. So now I got these. So I guess let's check out my chores. Clean my room. Oh, so I'm gonna use telekinesis to clean my room.
Take that, Mom.
Chore update, 10%.
Hang on, the spawn of Satan has to tidy up first.
Seems a little inconsistent with...
Yeah, it doesn't look like the control of that stuff is great. Oh!
Okay, so if I use one mouse, if I use the left mouse button... Also, so you see that icon? Like the little waves?
Yeah.
Like sometimes that's not actually what represents your ability to take control of it. You gotta make sure the actual cursor is on it. If I hold the left mouse button, that allows me to manipulate it around. If I hold down both buttons, that I guess brings it closer or away.
Huh.
You don't have a lot of real precise control over it. Alright. Exciting gameplay. Current behavior status, 50%. I don't know, what does that mean? Boop, boop, boop. Notebook updated. Oh, okay. So 50% is like an alert state, I guess.
Huh.
For your parents. Alright, so let's head back downstairs.
There you are. Did you sleep well?
Sure did. Got to talk to Dad. Clean my room and everything. Thanks for saying thanks.
Now it's time for you to sleep forever.
Like there's the appropriate, you know, this is like this really nice rich house, but, you know, they're in a spooky film. Their lights aren't going to work properly.
Sure. I wonder if this is the whole extent of the game. I mean...
Oh, like just in the mansion?
Yeah, like if this is kind of what you're going to see every time you do a mission. Or if they ever get you out of here.
Ooh. Oops. Got this flashlight too.
Who needs a flashlight when you are the son of Satan?
Well, I assume there must be, I don't know, more missions that are set at night.
Just let me turn on my devil vision.
just have your red eyes. Should point out the reason that inventory keeps popping up is because the movement is WASD, but you pull up the inventory with E. And I keep hitting E as I go over to W. Can reassign that.
Learn to PC, Patrick.
I know.
Whoa.
So I guess it seems like this is the vision that comes up every time you meet your target.
It's the hard drinking toilet man.
He is always drunk. He probably won't notice if I change his plans up a bit. Okay. What we got going on here? Got this pencil. Added entry to notepad. Fixed the piano. I'm just stealing all this dude's shit. Oh, he's just gonna take a nap. Okay. Well, I've got this wrench. Thought maybe I might be able to mess. I'm trying to see if there are alternate options or if we're still at the stage that... Click that light on. Uh-oh. I don't know where the piano is.
What is with the subtitle?
Piano's over here. Papa. Let's see what he does.
There's nothing wrong.
We went over there with his wrench. Let's see if my notebook says anything. I did that. Glad that even in the log, it's got the messed up dialogue. Let's see what else is going on around here. Maybe I can find, I assume it's locking these doors so it can gate me into certain areas. Okay, so he's just gonna go in this AI loop.
He's just going to...
He's too drunk to realize he doesn't need to go to the piano.
He's gonna look at the piano every 5 minutes. Wait.
Janitor's to-do list. Okay, we already did that. Oh.
Ah. Go F up that piano.
Alright, so now I've got... Let's look at that. I have stolen a wrench. Maybe I should break something with this. I mean, I realize they have to have some sort of conceit that guides you along. Well, why don't you just walk away, Mr. Man? Oh. Oh, did he see me?
Oh.
Game over! But I don't get it. How did he know so fast? Oh man, let's just point out the game did not at any point save, which also means all this junk.
Great. Is there a manual save system?
No.
Huh.
So that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to play this kill out. We'll see if it actually forces me to go and do my chores or not.
This game seems like it might fall somewhere between lovably janky and just, you know, janky.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really enjoy the premise and what they're going for.
Sure.
And I think they, so far, seem to nail enough of it that I will accept the jank, because this is just... I mean, it's why a lot of foreign horror games are really interesting, because they kind of go for premises that are... This is nothing you really see out of a Western studio.
Sure.
Okay.
Grab all these wrenches. Maybe one of them will work. Uh-oh.
Alright. Put that away. Whoa, hide from my mom. Don't make me clean up my room. So we got... Let's see if he's coming. Nope. Okay.
Go, go, go.
Or did I not?
There you are. Did you sleep well?
Huh? Ooh. You'd think this would be obvious to someone else in the house.
How exactly are you going to off this guy?
I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. Is the piano just going to fall on him?
Yeah, drop the piano on him.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Just crush his face.
Can you mind to drop the piano?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Is it my slowly traveling power?
Oh man!
Oh
Jesus
no!
Christ, man!
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
That is fucked.
That's pretty bad.
I don't think that would happen to a face like that.
Probably not. We could forgive him a little artistic license.
Achievement unlocked, getting the hang of it.
I hate to tell you
Damn,
this,
Lucius, you're so evil.
but it seems your handyman was drunk as a skunk. He was an accident waiting to happen.
I was going to fire him after the other incidents, but I just didn't have the heart. It's hard enough to keep the staff here with recent events.
You can't blame yourself. This might be the worst case of professional neglect I've ever come across. While this might explain the gas leak, it still doesn't explain the death in the walk-in cooler. The autopsy on the maid was inconclusive, but we're still working on the
Just really
theory
get these
she had
lights
a poor
checked
heart
out.
or circulation problems and fainted.
Cutting edge. He doesn't like blankets, apparently.
Clearly not.
A visit from Dad.
All right, Patrick, I'm going to call this one inconclusive. This seems like a cool idea.
I'm gonna stick with this one.
Yeah.
I want to see where this goes. Like, it does enough that there is potential for this to be really cool.
Yeah.
If all the missions are as heavily guided as the
Right.
ones we've just been on,
Yeah.
where it's like, hey, here's a power, then here's a very obvious way to enact that.
Right.
But this is also incredibly early into the game,
Sure.
so we're still introducing the powers. So I would say, yeah, it is inconclusive in the sense that this should be really cool, but I'm gonna have to play a little bit further to find out whether it lives up to that promise.
Yeah,
but,
it needs to maybe cut you loose a little bit more.
But at least we got to see that guy's face blow
Yeah.
up. And
I know my life will never be the same.
my guess is we're gonna have to kill that maid. So I'll have to check that out for myself.
All right, this is out on Steam now, right?
It's on Steam now. I think it's $25, but it's a little bit cheaper because it's part of that Halloween sale.
Ah, yes.
That just started on Steam right now. So if you're curious, it's a little bit cheaper now to pick up along some other games like Anna and other few interesting horror games. So, Brad, thanks for watching me kill these people.
Anytime. Ah!